Hi, I'm Steve from Bikefixers and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be demonstrating how to adjust your front derailleur. The derailleur system we're using today is Shimano 105, but the method we'll be showing you can be used across all manufacturers. So firstly, you need to ensure that your rear mech is working properly. If it's not, you will never be able to adjust the front mech in a month of Sundays. Well, maybe not that difficult, but it won't make it any easier. Secondly, ensure that all your cables are in good condition and sitting comfortably in their housings. Then you'll need to check that the front derailleur is in the correct position. The mech should be parallel with the front chain rings and between 2 and 3 millimeters above the largest chain ring. If it isn't, use a 5 millimeter Allen key to loosen the mech fixing bolt so it can be moved to the correct position. Again, ensure that the front derailleur isn't bent or damaged. If it is, you may not be able to adjust it properly and you may even need to replace it. Next, shift your gears so the chain is on the small chain ring on the front and the largest sprocket on the rear mech. Then undo the cable so that the front mech is under no tension whatsoever. You can also loosen off the barrel adjuster by turning it clockwise to give you the maximum amount of fine tuning later. So, now the front mech is completely independent of the cable, you need to set the lower limit position, how far towards the frame the mech can move, so that it's correctly positioned in relation to the chain. This is done using the limit screw marked with an L. What you want is for it to pass as close as possible to the rear element without actually touching it. If it's too close, use a Phillips screwdriver to turn the limit screw clockwise to move it away and anti-clockwise to move it closer. Once this is set, reattach the shifter cable. It needs to be fairly tight, but not so tight that you can't use the shifter at all. Now, with the cable attached, just make sure that the chain is still running smoothly past the rear elements of the front mech. If it isn't, you can make minor adjustments using the barrel adjuster. Run through the gears on the rear mech, and if the chain starts to rub against the rear element, make further adjustments using the barrel adjuster. Then shift up to the largest chain ring on the front and the smallest sprocket on the rear. Turn the pedals and once again make sure the chain does not overshift off the largest chain ring. Now adjust the barrel adjuster so the outer cage is as close as possible to the front element without actually touching it. Once you have set this upper limit, run through the gears in the rear mech. Again, if the chain starts to rub against the front element, use the barrel adjuster to fine-tune the tension. And that's it. Like most jobs, it's not an exact science, so it may take a couple of attempts to get it right. The key is to be patient and keep at it. Once you're confident that all is working properly, give it a bit of lube and you're done. However, if after a fair bit of work on your front mech and it's still not working smoothly, it may have a larger fault, in which case I will suggest taking it along to your local qualified bike mechanic. Thanks for watching. Please like, rate and subscribe and check out our other videos.